Hello friends, Scott from Platte River Keto. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm not going to look at you because I am driving today. If you're new to my channel, I take you along for the ride on my journey, the ketogenic lifestyle. I check in with you at least once a week to let you know about my progress and try to check in with you at least one other time during the week. Usually something I've learned about the keto lifestyle, but sometimes just something I've learned about this little journey we call life. Today is Monday, December 26th, and as you may have noticed, I am not in my normal studio, also known as my wife's sewing room. I am on the road today. We are traveling from Nebraska to the beautiful state of Utah to visit my wife's family. We get to spend the week between Christmas and New Year's there. I figured since I had 10 hours with absolutely nothing to do, I would check in with you guys, and at least one person said that they liked the video with the background of the world whipping by at 80 miles an hour, so figured we'd give that a try. First thing I wanted to tell you guys about today was my Christmas. Had a very good Christmas. Tell you about my Christmas, I guess, from a keto perspective. I don't need to tell you about all the wonderful presents that I got or gave or anything like that. But from a keto perspective, it was pretty good. I will say it was pretty similar to Thanksgiving in that I probably ate more than I wanted to. I felt a little blah and a little full by the end of the day. Having said that, I stayed completely keto. I had the treats that I was planning on having. Liz and I got each other some keto candy from Chalk Zero. That was in our stockings. It's very good. We got ourselves way more than we needed, so we're going to have that sitting around the house for a while, I think. But that was really good. We had those in our stockings. For Christmas Eve, we did ribs on the smoker, and they turned out pretty good. And then for Christmas Day, we did a prime rib on the smoker also, and that turned out really well. Also had some ham. We did the gingerbread pound cake from All Day I Dream About Food, and that was with her caramel sauce that she recommended to go with that, and it was fantastic. Good enough that my brother, who is definitely not keto, said that he enjoyed it and didn't regret having a piece, I guess would be the best way to put that. So that was really good. Had a good Christmas. I will tell you guys that I think we do a lot of planning for holidays, whether it be Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Christmas, obviously. But I think one of the things that we forget sometimes is this dead week that we call Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's. And I think that this is one of the most dangerous weeks from a wanting to stay on your healthy lifestyle perspective. And I think the reason that is that we worked really hard, and you thought really hard, I thought really hard, about all the things that I wanted to do for Christmas. I thought about keto hacks, things that I could do to make something similar to Mom's apple pie, or in my case, for example, on Christmas morning, the orange rolls that we always have. We made a great keto version of those for breakfast that are very good. So we think about a lot about those things because for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, we have specific foods that we have in mind. So we think a lot about it often, and we plan really well. What we don't plan for is this, like, what day is it? What time zone am I in? Blah week that's between Christmas and New Year's. The kids are out of school. A lot of people are off of work. And there's no specific childhood memory of the food coma you used to put yourself in between Christmas and New Year's. You didn't have anything specific, so you didn't really plan. Having said that, this is a very dangerous time from a wanting to stay on your food plan perspective. At least it has been for me. Last year, it was one of the few times that I really went off keto for a couple of days. Now, there was some extenuating circumstances last year. That is, my much better half was in San Antonio with my son at the Alamo Bowl for the band. He was on a band trip. And I know that from experience that when my wife is gone, I definitely struggle a little bit more than usual staying on keto. But having said that, I also think that I failed to plan a little bit for this week between Christmas and New Year's, because it's really just a very unique time. Even if you're working, most people aren't working very hard. This would not be the 100% you give at work every day, unless you want to talk about giving 10% on Monday, 17% on Tuesday, etc. I'm not going to try to add it up to get to 100, but you get the idea. This week is often that way. I had the opportunity to actually work remotely this week, which is really nice. But, not the hardest working week of the year. And it's just weird because everything is off schedule, and a lot of people don't work at all. A lot of people are, there's a lot of food things that we often do around New Year's, and so like Christmas just kind of bleeds into New Year's. And I think that often a holiday can become a hollow week, and if we're not careful, that hollow week can become a hollow month, and next thing you know, we are starting over again on the ketogenic lifestyle. I know that's not something I want to do. As you guys know, who followed my channel, I broke into the twos, got down to 298 as of my weigh-in on Saturday. I would not be shocked, as Christmas was yesterday, if I maybe gave back a little bit of that. But I'm not going to worry about it. And quite frankly, the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is I am not going to weigh in this Saturday. I will be in Utah. I did not bring my scale with me that I normally use. I think my father-in-law has one. I might check it at some point this week, but I'm really not going to worry about it. And I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to focus on maintaining this week. Definitely not actively losing, but I don't want it to turn into even a keto binge fest. Meaning I don't want to have keto treats every single day and, eat a bunch of things that I don't normally eat. I don't normally snack every day, and so I'm going to really try to focus this week on maintaining, having a good time, understanding I'm probably going to have a few treats, but wanting to stay keto for sure. And that's really what I wanted to share with you, is to think about this week. You're at the beginning of the week. We got the whole week. New Year's Eve is on Saturday. New Year's is on Sunday. Make a plan for yourself, whatever that is. I was listening to Rachel and Jill this morning, two crazy ketos, and they talked about, Rachel did anyway, about having two Santas. That doesn't work, right? So basically, if we're trying to live the sad diet during this little holiday week, or we're trying to do keto, those two things are going to clash with each other. So you have to decide what you're going to do. My wife, for example, basically told me as we were in the car this morning that she's going to kind of just do whatever this week, and that's great. She's planning to do that. She's planning on getting back on track when we get back home on the 1st, and that's good. That works for her. I'm obviously not planning on doing that. But think about what it is that you are planning on doing so that you're not caught off guard when there's a lot of leftover goodies, a lot of leftover treats this week, a lot of just getting together, hanging out with family, hopefully good times with family. Sometimes those less than good times with family can also lead to some stress eating, so think about that and be aware of that. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to share with you guys today. Just be thinking about your plan for between Christmas and New Year's. There's one other thing that I wanted to share with you today, and it isn't directed at any person, so if any person who I am friends with has said something along these lines, it's not directed at you. It's just something that I've heard from several people in the keto community as they're going along on a weight loss journey. Obviously, you guys know that I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm not all the way there. I have 98 pounds to go. I've lost 177 pounds, which is fantastic. But a lot of you are on a much smaller weight loss journey. But one of the things that I hear a lot of times is somebody will be along the journey, say you've lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever it is, and you'll have a week where you gain a couple of pounds. And then the next week, let's say you're down a pound, and it feels like invariably that person will say, well, I was down this week, but I was up 2 pounds last week, so I'm really still kind of up 1 pound. And I'm just like, why be so unkind to yourself? We're all going to have fluctuations in our weight, and to try to discount the loss that you had this week because you had a gain last week, to me just doesn't make any sense. And quite frankly, how far back do you really want to go? You're going to go back to when you were born? I was 7 pounds 6 ounces when I was born. I'm never going to get back there, right? A little bit facetious, I guess, there, of course. But the principle is the same. What I will tell you guys is that 10 years ago, I lost 140 pounds. I had started off at 400 pounds, and I got down to 258 pounds. Now, I'm not down to 258 pounds yet. I'm currently 298 pounds, which means that I still have 40 pounds to go to get down there. But I don't constantly tell people I'm up 40 pounds. I tell people I'm down 177 pounds because when I started over, I guess, on my health journey, I was at 475 pounds. Obviously, that's a big example, and I don't think many of us would be trying to go back to something that we had gotten to years and years ago. But I would encourage you guys to be kind to yourselves. If you have a week, that's another thing. Here at Christmas and New Year's, you might gain a couple of pounds. But if at all possible, be nice to yourself. That first week in January or that second week in January, when we've all decided we want to renew our gym memberships, we want to get back on our plans, and you lose 2 pounds, but you gained 5 pounds over Christmas, you're not up 3 pounds. You're down 2 pounds this week. So rant over. I'll get off my soapbox now. Want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you, how much I appreciate my camera person today, my lovely wife, who has been very patiently holding my camera for probably 10 or 15 minutes since I've gotten very long-winded today. But I appreciate you. I appreciate all my friends in the keto community. A giant shout out to my friends James and Emily from Ready Set Keto. They very kindly encouraged some of you to become subscribers on my channel, and I said that they actually gave me a very nice Christmas present because they added about 30 subscribers to my channel. So James and Emily, thank you very much for that. I really, really appreciate you guys. If you do like my channel and you're not subscribed, please feel free to do that. That really helps me out. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I'm on a 10-hour drive between Nebraska and Utah, and decided I just couldn't help but talk to you. So yeah, keep calm and keto on, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.